If you are a job seeker, I am willing to guess that cover letters are the bane of your existence. I know because when I was a job applicant, they were the bane of mine. And you're probably wondering, with LinkedIn and applicant tracking systems as complex as they are, do you even need a cover letter? Well, in the opinion of a 25-year veteran hiring manager, yes. Absolutely. And here's why. Their absence speaks volumes. What it says to me is you couldn't be bothered and you're probably applying for multiple jobs. So it isn't this particular job that caught your attention and that you're going to really give your all to. Also, many job seekers miss the advantage and edge that a cover letter can give you. So today I'm discussing an easy formula to help you write your own cover letter, and I'm going to also give you an example of something that converts. Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm an executive career coach helping mid to senior level corporate women rise through the ranks, get promoted, and transition into work they love. And oftentimes that begins with a cover letter. So before we get into the how, I want you to understand the point of a cover letter, the why behind it. And let me do so with a dating example. So let's say I come to you and I say, hey, I'd love to set you up with my friend Ted. And I start to tell you a little bit about what Ted does for work and where he went to school and maybe where he grew up and a little bit about his family. And you might have some interest, but it's when you go to his dating profile and you hone in on the photos of Ted and he talks about himself and what he's looking for in a relationship, what his interests are, how he spends his free time, that you're going to get a better sense as to whether or not you want to actually go out on a date with him. And the same thing is true with a cover letter. In a cover letter, you have the opportunity to really focus on your character instead of just your skills and your results as the resume is designed. So phrases such as, I excel at conflict resolution. I have the ability to strategize at a high level. Or, in my current role, diplomacy and tact are key. These phrases give the reader some insight as to who you are and how you can make their life easier. The other thing that a cover letter can do that a resume does not is provide a backstory. For example, here you can see the letter I used in one of my last corporate applications. This paragraph discusses the specifics of what happened with an internship program I used to run. I took initiative. I revived a dying program. I talk about the how, which gives some insight into my character. And I didn't provide these details on the resume because that was more focused on my skills. And you know where you're not going to find these character traits? On ChatGPT. Unpopular opinion, and this might go against some of the guidance you've received from other online career coaches, but using AI to write a cover letter absolutely is not the way to go. I've done my own experiments and I have the receipts. And as a hiring manager, I can tell you what was produced would absolutely go in the trash. The reason is when you use these AI bots, what it does is it regurgitates the job description, which I probably wrote because I'm the hiring manager, and then just reiterates your resume, which I can read. The result is it's condescending and it looks lazy. So if you get nothing else from this video, just do not use AI to do this unless you have nowhere else to start. But keep watching and stay tuned to this video because I'm going to give you a place to start and an example that you can plug and play. Okay, so now you understand the point of a cover letter. What should you actually write? Well, number one, keep it short. It does not need to be a dissertation. In fact, I recommend about 2/3 of a page, maybe 3/4 if you're ambitious, and 3 to 4 paragraphs max. What should it say? So let's take a look here. Now, you'll notice the first sentence should focus on the company. Much like with dating, complimenting somebody's outfit when you first meet them can go a long way. And you can see here, I just simply acknowledge that the company caught my attention on LinkedIn. It's not a lot. The rest of this paragraph states how I can help them. It's not focused on me or what I want. It talks about what I can do to make them successful. So the next paragraph or two goes into my most current roles. You can see here that I decided to focus on results because I could bring the receipts. I had the numbers to back up my results. This is also where you can add in that backstory or that character that we talked about earlier, sharing the value of who you are based on what you've done in the past. The final paragraph is a bit more flattery and eagerness to connect again, much like again a first date. The other thing that I would add here today that you're not seeing now is my email and phone number right under my signature line. It's okay to be redundant if you're making the hiring manager's life easier, which you would be doing here. It's in the heading, but again, just put it everywhere. Now, please feel free to go back and freeze frame and look at what I wrote and utilize that to help you craft your own cover letters. I also have a 13-page guide that has multiple tips, insights, and examples that you can cut and paste to use in your real life. I'll have that linked in the show notes below, or you can just go to worklikeagirl.co/products. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. As always, if you did find this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. I come out with new videos each week, and until then, make work work for you. Bye.